The case begins with a routine traffic stop in northwest Arkansas.
Hello.
Hello.
I'm Officer Tucker with the
Christina Osornio is running an errand for her job.
She does not know that she's going to jail yet.
The 35-year-old mother is arrested on an outstanding warrant in a misdemeanor case. On the way to the jail, an officer asked where she was born.
Christina, where were you born? Mexico?
Osornio says she's a lawful permanent resident who's lived in the United States since she was 3 months old. Despite her legal status, records show she spent several days at the Benton County Jail on a U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement hold before she was released in September.
I got targeted just like everyone else is at the moment with everything going on.
This area of Arkansas is known for being home to the headquarters of Walmart, but it's also emerging as a model for partnerships between local law enforcement officials and the federal government as part of President Trump's illegal immigration crackdown. The AP analyzed ICE arrest data, jail records, police reports, and interviewed scores of local residents. More than 450 people were arrested by ICE at the Benton County Jail in the first 9.5 months of this year. Most of those arrests were made under the county's so-called 287G program, named for a section of immigration law. The county accounted for roughly 4% of the 7,000 arrests made nationwide under similar programs. The program allows deputies to investigate the immigration status of anyone who's booked at the jail. Those suspected of being in the country illegally can be held and turned over to ICE. Records show the program has led to the detention and deportation of some violent criminals, but it's also repeatedly turned misdemeanor arrests that begin with traffic stops into the first step toward potential deportation. Many local residents say they're afraid of racial profiling and are limiting their driving in the area.
We have kids that are scared, that are not wanting to go to school because of the same reason, being afraid of coming home and their home being empty.
Benton County officials were unwilling to talk to the AP about their long partnership with ICE, which has been championed by the county sheriff. The number of cooperation agreements has jumped almost 800% since the start of Trump's second term in the White House in January to nearly 1,200 nationwide. Osornio's family already had a run-in with ICE earlier this year in Benton County. Her husband and the father of their 5- and 3-year-old kids was deported to Mexico after months in detention. He had illegally come to the United States about a decade earlier. Records show he was arrested in a misdemeanor case, booked into the Benton County Jail, and turned over to ICE.
It feels empty. It feels sad. Not just because of me, but mostly because of my kids. Because I do see them on a daily basis wanting to be with dad.